Hi guys, I'm Dinaya, and today I'm going to show you guys how I do my paparazzi inventory. Everybody has their own way of doing it that works best for them. This is what works best for me, and people have asked me how I did it, so let me show you. So on my desktop, I have a folder that's called All Orders and Inventory. I keep it on my desktop because that makes it easy access. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open your paparazzi site. I already have mine open. And once you've placed your order, then you get to download the images. Typically, I would download all of the images, but for this, I'm just going to do the featured images, and I'm going to download those. Once this pops up, you're going to click on that. You're going to click on Show in Folder, and you're going to see this blue highlighted folder. You're going to right-click and Cut. You can now close this folder because you don't need it. Then I'm going to want to open this folder. Now I already have it open down here, but it is this folder. So we're going to come down here and open that. And I'm going to do a split screen so I can see both of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over here until you start to see like a ghost window. Can you guys see that pop up there? And let go. And then I can do a split screen. Okay? So now over here you can see that folder, All Orders and Inventory. Inside there I have several folders that are for inventory and keeping track of things. I have last year's sales, this year's sales, my buy 12 get one free, birthday club, and so forth. The ones that are going to be most important for you to have, you can make any folders you want. You can keep track of your stuff any way you want. But the ones that are going to be most important are going to be your incoming orders, your orders that are in, and you can name these whatever you would like, and then your sales folder, so you can move items over into your sales for your customers. So now let's go to incoming orders. And we're going to right click and paste that order that we copied or that we cut. And now we need to extract this so we can have all those. When you extract it, it's going to ask you where you want to put it. I put it right back into my incoming orders. And then we go back, and now you can see, or at least you should be able to. There we go. Now you can see that order. So I don't need this anymore. I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to show you how I do this. So inside here, everything is going to tell you how many you ordered. I ordered 1, I ordered 2, I ordered 3, I ordered 3, I ordered 2. This is how I keep my inventory. So this would have 3. I would copy that and I would paste until I have the number I have coming, which is 3. And I would do that for each thing. So this I have 2 of. So I would copy and paste until I have 2. And so forth. I would do that for each item. I'll show you guys a folder I already did. So this is an order I have coming in. And you can see, as an example, I have 10 of these coming. That's why there's 10 pictures. This is going to give me a visual representation of what I have on hand. Now, once I have them here, this order comes in, I've gone through it and checked everything. Now I want to move this over into my orders in. I'm just going to hold down my control button and I'm going to click on each one of these. I don't move over my modeled pictures. I only move over my featured pictures. I go back and use those for reference. Okay, so once these are highlighted, I'm going to right click, I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to go back to where I have my orders in. I'm going to open that, and you can see I just got an order in, so I had put that in here, and I haven't had time to put it in its individual folders. But then I'm going to copy, or I'm going to right click and paste. And now you can see the other items I just had come in. I'm going to remove those since they're not here yet. But here are some items. So inside of my orders in, I've broke it down into bracelets, earrings, necklaces, rings, and starlit shimmer. well, and hair. You can break it down however you like. You can keep them all in just this folder if you like. I find it easier to keep my inventory if I break it down. As an example, I can take these necklaces and I can move them into the necklace folder. Inside my necklace folder, I have chokers, lanyards, long necklaces, mid-length necklaces, and so forth. And then all of these will get moved into those folders. And you can kind of see I've done that for each folder. I broke my bracelets down into the type. I broke my earrings down into the type. I broke my rings down by color: brass, copper, gold, gunmetal, rose, etc. That is just, for me, the easiest way to go back and find things. So if somebody asks me if I have any gold earrings, I can come in here and I can open these up and go, oh, yep, I got a pair there. And I've got 2 pair here. So I know I have that. Or if somebody wants to know, do you have hoops? I can say, yes, I have 4 different kinds of hoops right now. What are you looking for? Now, my customer places an order. Let's say my customer wants to order this ring and this necklace. So I would come in and I would control, click, and click. Then I'm going to right click and cut. Go back. And that's when I'm going to go into my sales folder. In my sales folder, you're going to see that I have it broke down into month, including Starlit Shimmer. I keep my Starlit Shimmer separate, and I'll explain that in a minute. But I go into my May folder. Inside each folder, you will find I will have the customers folders. Every folder has that. I am going to paste these in here. Well, didn't mean to paste that, but anyhow, I'm going to paste these in here, and then I would right click on them and give them a name. Like this says Nancy and a date, and that's the date she ordered this, so it's Nancy and the date. Now, so I don't mess up my inventory, we are going to put those back. So now I have Nancy in here, and Nancy has a couple things ordered. That's when I'm going to go, okay, so she has a pair of earrings and a necklace. I need to invoice her now. I go into my PayPal. That's what I use for invoicing. I can put in her email address. I can then put necklace that she has one, and that it's $5, and my Michigan tax, and so forth. I can add my shipping. I have a folder that I have already pre-wrote my note to my customer and my terms and conditions, and I copy and paste those in there and send it. All done. Now, Nancy has paid for her invoice. Now what do? Now, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to look. Does Nancy have a folder yet? She does not. So I'm going to create a folder for Nancy. Did it let me? There we go. Okay. And now I'm going to put Nancy's name on there. If I had more than one customer named Nancy, I would put either an initial or her full last name. And now I can come down here and I can grab those items that Nancy ordered right here and right here. I can right click on those and cut. And now those go into Nancy's folder. And now I have a visual of what Nancy has ordered. If she orders more throughout the month, I will know exactly what she's ordered, and I can tell her if she has any questions. Excuse me. And I have that for each customer. I also have the buy 12, get one free. This is an option that you don't have to do, but I do. And for each one of those, I have one for each customer. And let's say my customer down here has ordered something that she got for free. You can see that it has her name and the date that she ordered it. How I do that is in my sales folder. Let's say that Bonnie ordered quite a few pieces. Let's say one of hers is going to be the 13th piece. This ring was her 13th piece. I've already got it in here with her name and the date, so I don't have to do anything to it other than right click, cut, bring it to my buy 12 get one free, look for her folder, and paste. And now the next time I want to start her buy 12 get one free, I will easily be able to do that because this shows me that it was May 7th, 2018. Anything after May 7th, 2018 then starts her 12 all over again. And again, we're going to remove that so I don't mess up. But you can see that makes my buy 12 get one free super easy for me to keep track of. So again, you're going to want to have a folder of your incoming orders, a folder to put them into after they come in, and your sales folder. Now, earlier I told you guys that I keep a separate folder for my Starlit Shimmer, and this is why. So if you want to keep track of how much, so I set goals for myself each month, and last month my goal was, I think, 700 pieces. I think, I could be wrong. So I can right click on this and go to properties, and this shows me how many pieces I sold. I sold 615 regular pieces. And I can go to my Starlit Shimmer, and I sold 134 pieces. So I did get over my 700 pieces I wanted to sell. I also do this because the Starlit Shimmer costs different, so it's going to make it easier later for me to refigure any totals I need to. And I've done this for each month. You can see that each month you can see how many pieces I sold, and you can tell that there's a huge jump between February and April as I grow my business. You want to keep everything as simple as possible because our time is money. And what I mean by that is you want to make sure that as much as possible, the time you're putting into your business is time that is making you money, not wasting time that you could be spending with friends and family or doing other things. So again, how you do this is you go here, you save these, you go here, you're going to right click it, you're going to cut, you're going to bring it into your incoming folder, you're going to paste it, you're going to extract it, and then you're going to end up with your folder like this with everything a visual representation of what you have. And then you will have that visual representation in here. Your customer wants a pink ring with a flower on it, and boom, you can see you have a pink ring with a flower. Your customer wants to have a copper ring. You can go, I have copper rings. It all makes it much easier as well when you do album sales. I like to do album sales on my VIP group once a week. So if I'm going to do album sales, I have one of these for each album, earrings, rings, bracelets, etc. I make this the album and add all the pictures underneath it. It makes it so much easier. So I hope that this helped you guys out. Again, you can name your albums anything you want. You can do your inventory any way you like, but I find that having a visual representation of my inventory makes life so much easier, right down to the things I give away. As we know, we get one free piece for every 10 we order, and sometimes those pictures are hard to find. We have the Sherry stock photos on Facebook, but they're still sometimes hard to find, so I have actually reverted to doing things like this. I kept this picture, I pasted it into here. I know that on 4/19/2018, this person got a black wrap as a hostess reward, and so forth. If I have the picture, fantastic, but if I don't, I can just make myself a small note, rose gold necklace, etc. The same thing for any giveaways I do. My giveaways folder is right here, and I break that down into things like my share drawings for my lives, giveaways and promos, etc. And it just makes it so much easier to be able to know what you've given away throughout the year, because all of this can be claimed on your taxes. Makes taxes so much easier. So again, I hope this helped you guys out. The idea was to show you guys how I do my inventory and go from there. So if you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, you can either send me a private message on Facebook, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can comment below. Be nice, because guess what? The way I do inventory doesn't have to be the way you do inventory. I'm just sharing. Have a great day. Bye.